So Joanna has been one individual that Faith really do like. If you talk about a list of people, list of ladies, you could say, oh, in the house, who Faith really parlayed with, who Faith likes, who Faith would want to be with, if be given the opportunity. You could say Joanna and maybe Sultana. Sultana before the fight. I mean, Sultana before the fight. I don't think right now Faith would want to have anything to do with Sultana. Maybe after a long time, but not in the immediate sense. Because I mean, she's for me the catalyst that sprung up for the whirlwind of all of the success story that happened. So you can't go back to that, because trust me, if she's got that power to spring you up from into disqualification that's got you into this kinds of success, she probably may have that spring back, but so she could twist it back through her, and it might go worse. So I mean, that is me talking in the spiritual realm right now, because trust me, I really don't see any reason why Faith should be thinking or talking or even having any sort of collaboration with Sultana, frankly speaking. This is just coming out straight as stated. So Joanna, I saw in a video, this must be an interview that happened maybe less than 2 or 3 weeks ago. And she was speaking about faith in the house generally. This is one person who I think so far has described what faith embodies in the house very, 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 I wouldn't use the word succinctly, but something near there. Let's listen to her, and then I'll be back. And by the way, also, look out for the big-headed guy who sits alongside her in this video. So stand by. I'm sure he's taking some real lectures regarding faith and who he truly is in the house. Just watch this.
The thing a lot of people don't understand about faith is that it's not like he's authoritative, it's just how he says it. So because he likes things to be straight, if it's not straight, he questions why you are questioning why it's not straight. So it begins to look like he's instigating the problem. So I don't necessarily put it to mind. Sometimes because I was his guest, I kept on telling him, like, the issue of the tissue. I'm like, there's no point. Just leave them alone. If the tissue finish, they'll use water. If the fish finish, they'll drink garri. But he doesn't listen. He said, no, we're in the bare minimum week. We need to manage. We need to do this. So at the end of the day, he puts himself in a position where it makes it look like everybody is going against. And I didn't like the fact that and it wasn't on purpose. Yeah. If you come out of a situation and look at it outside, you realize that he was actually doing it for the benefit of everybody, and not even himself. But nobody was saying it.
I mean, you as well, you did have
fantastic. Wow.
Number of, bumpy
interesting, really. I mean, this is one interesting thought about faith that I've heard that is like, okay, all of the interviews that these guys, housemates, have spoken largely about faith, frankly. I don't think I've ever heard somebody describe faith in this manner. And this is exactly what faith embodied in the house, looking out for everybody, wanting to, especially when he's head of house, wanting to accommodate everybody. Nobody should cheat anybody. Nobody should go above board. Nobody should eat more than the other, especially when it's in a situation where you have to manage what you've got. But again, somehow some people don't just like it. I mean, I think one of them was even saying that this is Big Brother house. It's not your father's house. You can't tell us what to do and what not to do. People should be quiet in the house. I really don't know how, but again, this is the perspective I'm going to take with this video. Don't ever think because you look out for people will look out for you. Don't ever think, oh, come on now. I mean, I looked out for you during my time or during your downtime, so I expect you to do the same thing for me. No, the world doesn't work that way. And of course, you know that some persons, as soon as they just see you, you become an instant, hate. Like they instantly hate you for just looking the way you're looking. Yes, for just looking the way you are looking or not behaving the way you just don't like you the way that they're seeing you. So in that stead, knowing again what we also brought from the Bible, where his life, Jesus was out doing good, helping people. People were supposed to be excited about the things he was doing, practically helping people. But yet, people said, you know what? We have to kill this guy. We have to kill him. People generally don't like good things. People don't generally do. If you come out to become a good person to everybody, you are the bad person. So this was what Faith was trying to do, trying to be good to every one of them. But it turns out that as soon as he tried to do that, he became the villain. He became the person that is so authoritative. He wants to behave like zombies, follow his instructions. In fact, we are canceling him. We are canceling him. This is not nice. We're canceling him. And that, of course, explains even right after the show, during the interviews, we still have people who still wanted him to be cancelled completely. Name it. Was it culture? Was it capable? Was it they were just talking nonsense? Mensan, just saying all sorts of things about him just because he didn't conform to your rules. And then, or better still, just because he wants to be good and he wants things to be done according to how it is planned. So my point here is, don't go about in your school, in your environment, in your workplace. Don't be good to everybody. Don't go there and start forming Jesus Christ or forming one saint. Don't be good to everybody. You cannot be good to everybody. In fact, if everybody talks good about you, you are the bad person. I'm not kidding. This is how life is. And the energy that somebody gives you, and the energy you receive from the person, it cannot be the same for an environment of 10 persons. In fact, even in family settings, there are family settings that you don't just like this person's energy. Even in family settings, it happens. So when you have that energy, when you feel this person's energy is not coming forth, let them be. You can't be good to everybody. That's why I keep saying this. If you are good to everybody, like whether they are your friends, whether they're your colleagues, whether they're your church members, and everybody says good things about you, you are the problem. You are the bad person. Like I said, do not be good to everybody. I'm not saying when you are good to this person, that then you now become a killer to this person, or you now become an arm robber to this person. My own is, match the energy you receive from people with the same energy that they bring. Like who like you, hate who hates you. Don't be forming, I'm going to bring love to your hatred. I'm going to paint your hatred to good. Don't do it. Well, except the person they feed you. But people who feed people, sometimes they can want to oppress you. They want to shove it down your throat, and then. But you know what I'm talking about. As much as you want to be good as a person, it's not everybody that will return that goodness to you. And that's exactly some of the stories that may have lingered on the reasons why most of the housemates really didn't like Faith. What do you think? Tell me in the comments. I'd love to hear from you as always. Cheers.